I'm Seth.
And I'm Drew.
And this is
Nerd Meeting the Nerd.
Hello, Internet. We're idiots. Well, at least I am an idiot. So yeah, we're gonna play with Tails, my favorite character. I actually have a stuffed animal of Tails. As an adult male, I have a stuffed animal of
There's no
Tails.
shame in that.
I know,
like
dude.
that.
It's the thing is, I wish it had like a voice box so that he could like, I don't know, give words of encouragement. When I'm feeling down.
Yeah. I love you forever, Drew.
Yeah, dude.
You're my best friend.
Well, it's how they have like Build-A-Bears or whatever, and you can like record stuff and like put it in there. You're like, come on, man. Where's the collab with Sonic?
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh no!
I forgot that he is the pilot.
Yeah, dude, which is so weird that he like flies a plane, but he also flies with his tails.
Right.
Like he doesn't need a plane. Like Sonic needs to know how to fly a plane. Tails could just like tornado his butt and be where he needs to be.
Wonder who the voice actor is for Tails in this game.
In this game, I don't know, but there was a thing. So, peek behind the curtain. I wrote 2 scripts that we will never use in videos. I mean, maybe we will, maybe we won't. And there was a fun fact that I threw in there because I love this. But there was Sonic TV shows in like the 90s, early 2000s or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you know, Seth? Do you know who voiced Sonic in those TV shows?
Macaulay Culkin.
No, but he was popular around that time, a popular actor. Didn't do movies. I don't think he did any movies. If he did, they were trash. But he was on a very popular television show at the time.
So what went wrong anyway? It's not like
Who is it?
Jaleel White. Urkel himself voiced Sonic.
Oh,
in the TV shows.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Chili dogs. You gotta go fast.
Whoa, he was popular.
I think he was the first like iteration of Sonic as a voiced character, because prior to that it was all like just like regular characters or whatever, like
video
just,
game jumpy sounds and whatnot.
Yeah, just like like that was the only thing that he did. He made the like like those sounds, but yeah, man, that was and I loved watching that cartoon. I haven't seen all of it because back in the day you never got to see all of anything ever. Like streaming has changed that, and it's great.
Oh
for
yeah,
us
dude,
collectors.
you missed one episode and you were like, "Dunzo,"
Ah! Yeah, dude, he didn't need a plane. Do I? Okay,
Heck
no,
yeah,
I
dude.
don't need
But he's
to.
got stamina though. Like that's the thing. Like you can only fly for so long. It's more
Well,
of a
there
float.
is an invisible wall, that you can easily run into up top. So
Go to the train station.
Yeah.
See if we
I'm
can't.
gonna head back to the Mystic Ruins, and
Yeah.
I may. I don't know, dude. I may have to fight. Let's see if this.
Go to the Mystic Ruins.
Yeah, again, the helper thing here, like. Okay, yeah, go to the Mystic Ruins. You said the same thing for Sonic, and it's like, it doesn't say, like, you may want to try a different character or whatever. Like, that would have been a great hint or nudge in the right direction. This game is still super fun to me. I'm still super nostalgic for it, and I love it. And here's the stone Eiffel Tower.
Oh, nice. What, dude? Oh yeah. So you can just like kind of indefinitely fly. Oh no.
Yeah,
No, you can't.
there is like a cap on it, but
Okay.
but you do like you at least like kind of float down. Well.
You'll flo-
Sonic and Tails.
You'll float too. We all float.
It's incredibly obese man.
Do you have to fight him again? Only his
I
tails?
think so.
Whoa.
I'm not 100%
Wow.
sure.
That's funny.
Yeah, dude. I mean, there's a lot of parallels in this. I'll say that the story that they have crafted is phenomenal, dude. Like it interweaves, and you play as the different characters, and it helps you kind of move along. Like once you figure that part out, it's a great and super easy game. The only difference is I don't think Big the Cat really fits into the story that well. Like he kind of his story like merges with everyone else's at the very, very end. There is a robot. I forget his call letters, but it's like RGB2 or something. I don't know. His is really cool. His story almost mirrors Amy's story. Amy kind of like comes into the picture with Sonic and Tails and then kind of goes off and does her own thing for a little bit. Again, like it's kind of complicated, but it's fun though, dude. It's yeah, okay. I do have to take them out again.
Oh, that's hilarious, dude. Okay,
Yeah.
what's the worst job you've ever had? I don't know why. I was just thinking about
Well,
terrible jobs.
okay, that's my attack. Well, okay. I mean, I don't. It's hard to say because like I really want to say that the worst job was Love Sack, but I didn't actually officially work there.
What?
I got the job. I got the
did
job.
not know
Dude.
this.
Dang it.
Are you talking about like the big beanbag chairs?
Yeah, dude. Okay, so there was a mall that like right when malls were like on the decline, it showed up in my town, and they were like, "Oh, it's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so gravy." And they had like all these weird stores, dude, like Lovesack, where it's like this. There's no purpose for this.
This could easily be ordered off the internet. Why do we have a store?
There's nobody needs this. They had like Brookstone and Sharper Image and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, dude.
And like
Heck yeah.
again, nobody needs that stuff. Yeah, you little fart. But yeah, dude, I got the job, and they're like, yeah, it's pretty much all commission based, and like we'll pay you maybe like an hourly rate that's like $1 an hour or something. And I was
right,
like,
it was
oh,
like
yeah,
a
that's
serving
cool.
job.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then I immediately got a job the same day that I was supposed to start. And like the lady who interviewed me was like, sorry, are you gonna smoke weed in the back room? Because you can't do that. And I was like, no. She's like, okay, are you gonna do any other kind of drugs or drink alcohol or like nap in the back room? I was like, I don't think so. And she's like, oh, okay, you're hired. That was like the easiest job I ever got. And yet I was like, no, screw you guys. And then I got a job at Cold Stone Creamery, and that was more my speed, dude. I loved that job, dude.
That's cool.
Yeah, man.
Did you get good at like using the two little like scooper things and you like mix it right there on the stone?
I'm sure there's still fudge and caramel on the ceiling from the location. And this was, dude, years ago. I took the bottles and I did it. I spun them like cocktail style. I was throwing bottles everywhere. I would have people throw ice cream at me. I would be standing at the stone and they would like scoop the ice cream and then they would like huck it at me and I'd be like, ba-bam, and I'd be like, skibidi-ba-da-ba-ba. Dude, I was a star.
I thought you were gonna tell me that you caught it in your mouth.
No, I mean I did. This was like when no one was in there. We would like make little ice cream balls and throw them at each other's faces and stuff.
Nice.
And yeah, you try to catch it in your mouth because, of course,
Dude,
But yeah, dude, it was so much fun. And then the tip for the singing, I was the only one that did the singing, and yet I had to share tips with all these other like busters that weren't doing anything. But I really thought like there's that story of how like Nelly was discovered when he was like working at the fudgery or whatever, like this fudge place or something, and I was like, oh man, it's like Cold Stone, like I'm gonna get noticed there. And it's like, yeah, in my podunk ass town someone's gonna notice me, senpai.
you thought you thought you were gonna be
didn't
like
happen.
you thought you were gonna be like the Walmart yodeler before the Walmart yodeler. You're gonna be the Cold Stone kid.
Yeah, dude, I
And
could have.
How old were you when you worked there and at
like,
Lovesack?
like high school,
Okay.
high school, and then into college. Like I worked, dude. I was so good at working at Cold Stone. The owners, like, they franchised out and they opened 2 other locations, and I worked at all 3 of them. And I even like helped them open some of the locations. Like, dude, I was
You
a
really
freaking
thought you were
rock
gonna you thought you were gonna build out a career. Like, you thought they were gonna like gift you one of their stores, like they didn't have kids, and you were gonna like inherit this old man's gonna be like, hey man, Drew, you're so good at this. Like, I want you to have this Cold Stone when I die.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. I mean, that was like the goal at the time, like just to be Captain Cold Stone Creamery.
Well, my first job, I probably thought it was the worst job ever. In hindsight, it was probably the easiest job ever. But I was a server at Steak and Shake.
Oh, dude, I love Steak and Shake.
Love Steak and Shake. And so,
chili, bro.
dude, we didn't even get free food though. That was like, that really
Yeah.
chapped me, dude. Like, I got like a percentage, but at any rate, I was a server, and I actually made like pretty decent money as a server. A 16-year-old kid. I only worked like 3 days a week, if that. And but dude, there was this chick that worked there. This lady, I'm not,
This chick.
This
Update
chick,
your
no,
vocab, bro.
no, dude. She was like a grown lady. She was like in her 50s, bro. Like she was
Sure.
like an older lady.
Okay.
She was a lady of a certain age, and she was just so mean to me. She was mean to all the younger employees. Like
Yeah.
she ruled the roost, dude. She worked at Steak and Shake for so long. She met her husband at the time and got married at this Steak and Shake, right? Okay, so she loved Steak and Shake.
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't?
I mean,
though?
yeah,
I get it.
it's phenomenal, dude.
But I hated her so much, and she would always give me like the worst side work assignments. And if you've never been a server at a restaurant, for the folks at home, side work is like the job that you had to. So you had your regular job. So I was a server, but then at the end of the night, you had side work, and you had to do it before you left.
Oh yeah, this is just chows.
And so I would always get the worst side work assignments, and like one of the worst ones was cleaning the bathroom, and everybody had to roll silverware. So you had to roll silverware, a tub of silverware, plus your side work. My side work was like always bathrooms, dude. And one time, dude, I got in there, and you would come in, you would like open the drawer at like the serving station, and they would have like everyone's names and what their side work was, and it was typically this lady who would assign the side work. Well, somebody else must have done it this particular day, because I got there, and dude, I finally didn't have bathrooms. I had like something else, like sweep the like
Parking lot.
something.
Yeah.
Less terrible than the bathrooms. And dude, I went into the bathroom, dude, and like I freaking trashed the men's restroom because this lady had that side work, and like I was like, oh, I'm gonna make it
Just
terrible for her.
Do Picasso art.
And I was a young man. I'm not proud of this story, but like, so I made a mess of the bathroom. Let's just say that. And I come back out, and she has since gotten to work, like after I have done this. And she, because she rules the roost, right?
Yeah.
Comes in, crosses off bathrooms for herself. Who do you think got assigned bathrooms?
Your boy.
She changed it to me having bathroom duty, and I had to clean up. I had to clean up the bathroom that I had sabotaged, if you will.
The Sabatutor, dude.
That I was young. I was 16 years old. I learned a lot about karma in that day.
Yeah, dude.
And so
It's a chameleon.
I ended up quitting that job because
I
I got
quit
hired
that day.
Well, I got hired as a seasonal employee of Hot Topic.
Oh, like okay. All right. Insert paprika joke. I've also worked seasonally at Hot Topic.
Well, dude, I worked one shift. And the rule was I was trying to think back. I had like this weird conversation with this girl that worked there. I remember being like, oh man, I'm just sitting here thinking about like all the stuff I want to buy. And she just looked at me like I was like the biggest weirdo loser ever for making that comment. It was really awkward. And I'm still thinking about it to this day. It's haunting me.
Yeah.
But anyway, you had to call, or not call, you had to actually physically go to the mall and get your schedule every week.
Okay.
And I didn't really know that. They wouldn't give it to you over the phone. It was like this stupid rule.
That's so stupid, dude. I hate that. I mean, technology is great now, but that's a bummer town.
So it was a handwritten schedule, and you had to go there physically, and I didn't realize it. So I showed up on Sunday to the mall, just like with like my friends or whatever, and I went to Hot Topic because I was like, oh yeah, I work at Hot Topic now, baby. And I walk in, dude, and the manager like immediately starts going off on me.
Oh,
and I was like, what's the deal, dude? And he's like, you were supposed to be at work like 6 hours ago. We've been trying to get a hold of you. You're on the schedule today. And I was like, oh, like that's kind of why I'm here. Is like I was just gonna get my schedule for the week. He's like, well, yeah, you can't just show up on Sunday and get your schedule. You have to like come like Friday or Saturday and get your schedule for the following week. And like, dude, fired me on the spot. I lost my seasonal job at Hot Topic after only working one shift. I wasn't even good enough to continue my career at the Hot Topic. And it's kind of soured me from shopping there.
I still like Hot Topic.
The years after. I don't know. It's just, I'll never forget how that was the first job and one of the only jobs I've ever been fired from. It's sad. So
I've unfortunately been fired from many a job.
That's fine. Hey, you'll never get fired from this job. You'd have to fire yourself from this channel.
Yep.
So that's
Come
good.
on,
Job security, if you will.
I guess. Come on, there we go. This is where a little bit of the glitchiness comes in. We're
gonna let Drew finish out this episode, but we're getting a little long in the tooth here. I will say
No
we
kidding,
have
look at us.
we have a bit of merchandise available to you if you would like to support the channel in a financial way, and also, just like,
Repping
rep
the
it
gear,
around.
bro.
Hopefully you like it. We do, so that's hopefully all that matters. I'm trying to cover all my bases here. If you're not a subscriber of the channel or you want to share this show with someone, do us a favor. Smash that subscribe button.
like button.
We got some really cool stuff coming up on the channel,
Yeah.
and
We're
we
already
are
planning
just
for future projects and cool razzmatazz and jazz, but there's always room for suggestions, and there's always room for stuff that you want us to do. We will lower and debase ourselves online for your enjoyment because we need validation from complete and utter strangers.
well, and I think that's a good time to say, Drew, from all of us, from our family to yours, come back soon.
Because we'll be waiting. And this is perfect. I just finished the level. Yeah, I win. And you win too because you subscribed. Because we'll be waiting. Love you. Bye.
Nerd leading the nerd.
We love to talk about all things nerdy.
Nerd leading the nerd.
We talk about pretty much everything we love here.
Nerd leading the nerd.
Seth and Drew are your friendly tour guides.
Nerd leading the nerd.
So sit back and relax and enjoy the ride with
Nerd leading the nerd. What? Nerd leading the nerd.